Hi guys, and welcome back to La Lucha is Real podcast. I'm your host, Angel.
And I'm Edith.
And...
Tengo mucha pinche energía.
Yeah, you do.
It's funny because I didn't have no energy coming in. Remember when I first came in, I was like, I'm here. And then I had to go back for guys, I forgot the SD cards in my house, so I had to go back to my house, get the SD cards, and I don't know what happened between then.
Well, the good thing is you don't live far. Imagine.
The good thing is I live 5 minutes away. If I live more, I'd be like, you know what, let's reschedule this. Fucking film and edit the same day and let's do it.
Pero we here.
We here.
I just wanted to say... I lost my train of thought.
I know. I was like, damn. What you want to say? And
No,
I was
well, I
like,
wanted
me
to
dejaste
say-
esperando.
Welcome to all of our new friends, because I know we've had quite a few new friends.
Yes, I know. We got quite a bit new
Yeah.
followers on our Instagram and TikTok and stuff like that. Y ahí nos encontraron through YouTube and Spotify.
Yeah.
Tenemos muchos nuevos amigos.
So welcome to La Lucha is Real podcast.
Yeah.
I already said that. But anyways, happy April, guys, because this episode is coming out in April.
Shit.
Can you believe?
Shit.
Can you believe we are already a quarter of the way through the
Where
year?
are our goals?
Where are our goals?
Me looking at our vision boards over there.
For
I'm like, damn. Pero ahí vamos.
Ahí vamos. No, we're doing good. I feel like we're doing good.
Yeah.
I mean, some are lacking, but
But we're going to
Overall-
focus on...
overall,
Yes.
we're going to focus on the positives.
En lo positivo, sí.
Los positivos. So, anyway, sorry guys. If you guys can hear my annoying ass little neighbors, I apologize because they're loud as hell.
They're
Loud.
Damn, you can hella hear that.
I hope you can't hear it in the audio, but they're so loud. These kids are so loud. Oh, girl. I came home after work today, and they pissed me off. Well, there's
What
one...
thing kids do?
One in particular, right? So I'm coming home, and then I kind of slowed down because I had this like gut feeling that these little annoying ass kids are gonna be outside on the street.
They're always outside, bro.
Which, like, again, like,
It's great.
it's great that kids are out and not just like on their phones and stuff. Like, you know how nowadays, like, all you see is kids just like on their iPads or
The
on the
iPad
phones.
kids.
Yeah. So, but no, like, these kids are outside, which again, it's cool, but like, parents need to watch their damn kids.
Bro.
Porque son tan enfadosos.
It's
And
like,
like, I know
son desmadrosos, bro.
and, like, you ran into them when you're coming over
Yes,
here.
that they don't want to move from the street. They think the street is theirs, first of all. Second of all, they threatened to, like, throw stuff at my car. I'm like, what the...
Wait, what?
Remember when I told you they were like...
Oh my
And I'm
God,
like,
I can't with these
I
fucking
can't.
kids. They're so
I can't.
Dude, qué oso.
Oh, pero
literally.
¿qué pasó?
Oh, no, so I'm coming home from work, right? And I decided to slow down. And normally, like, I would have just driven, not fast, but, like, definitely a little bit higher than speed limit here. So I slowed down to, like, 15. And I right away, like, as I'm driving, I see this kid come out of nowhere from behind these cars on a fucking little motorcycle, like a tiny little motorcycle, and just cruza la calle así como si nada.
Fuck.
And I'm like, this little kid don't even know if there's a car coming, nothing. And cruza la calle, and like, I had to like not slam on my brake, but like definitely like I braked because I was like, holy shit, like this just kid came out of nowhere. And I look up, and then like right where había una camioneta right there, where the kid kind of came from behind, and there was like a older guy, and then like kind of like a younger guy, like maybe in his 30s, and they both turned around and looked at me, made eye contact. They saw me coming, right? And I'm like, all right. So then I speed up a little bit again to like get to my house. And then again, the little kid goes whoosh, right in front of me on the motorcycle. And I'm just like, oh, I just had to slam on my brakes this time, like hella hard. And I'm just like, dude, I dogged the fuck out of the guy. Because I'm like, me estás viendo. We made eye contact, and you don't tell the little kid anything.
Like, bro, like he could have got ran over or something. Got hurt.
Exactly. And that's how I was like, dude, I dogged the fuck out of him. Because I'm like, really? Like, tell your... Even if that's not his dad. Like, he could have been like, hey, like, aguas. Like, there's a car coming. But no. They straight up not even flinched. They didn't even flinch. They just carried on with their conversation. And I like... Dude, I got so fucking pissed. I was just... Whatever, anyways.
Damn.
That's my little rant.
Fuck them kids. I'm just kidding.
I don't know. It's just like sometimes I'm like low key. I wish my neighbors were like these kids were like were iPad kids.
Ahora sí, I wish they were iPad kids. You know what? But I feel like también es de los papás, de cómo les educan. Because honestly, I remember we would be like outside and stuff like that. Pero like era de like if a car is coming, you know,
like you move out the way.
Yeah, move out the way. More so for your own fucking protection, you get me? So make sure that you don't get hurt or anything like that.
No, these fucking kids.
Pero hay niños que son desmadrosos. The ones with the silver teeth, bro.
It's those.
The ones with the silver teeth.
And then they be acting like what? Like they be acting all freaking hard and stuff.
Yes.
And then they won't be moving. Dude, we've had to honk at them. Val be getting so pissed. He's had to honk at them to move out the fucking way. And then I'm just like, bro, one of these days I'm gonna just call CPS. I'm gonna be like, child neglect aquí en la calle.
Angel's gonna be the Mexican Karen. ¿Cómo les llaman? Carmen?
Yolandas.
Oh, Yolandas?
I'm gonna be a Yolanda. I'm gonna call CPS. What the fuck? Like, and then these kids todavía be trying to size you up. Like, what? Like, what are you gonna do? And I'm like, bitch, go get your mama. Like,
I'll see your mama, not you. I'll be put in jail because of you. Let me get your mama. I know, as he is.
I can't with these kids. I low-key wish that these kids were iPad kids. Ay, que se la pasen.
Que se pasen en el TikTok. No, que TikTok, bro. Get TikTok. In a month, we probably won't have TikTok. Sadly. Sad face.
Wait, cries.
Fuck you.
You're like, cries. I can't get over that. Side eye. Bombastic side eye.
We need to get off of TikTok.
No, TikTok is a freaking vibe.
I know.
I'm really upset if they decide to like ban TikTok.
But let's talk about that. Like, that's fucking crazy.
There's so many, like,
so fucking crazy.
There's so much more going on in the world that the government should be focused on.
Exactly. Pero ahí están los republicanos y Democrats together to fucking united.
Okay.
For the first time, ¿qué están diciendo en el, second?
You did the impossible by uniting both Republicans and Democrats.
On TikTok? On banning TikTok? No chinguen.
Seriously, they decide, not even like human rights or like bigger fucking things, but no, they decide to unite because of an app. That is about the dumbest shit ever,
bro. And I don't know, bro. But did you see, like, there was some like whatever people that had like pretty like good questions, you know, but it was overpowered by the people who had fucking dumbass questions, bro.
Yeah.
Like that old guy. Well, first of all, they're all old. Very old people. No saben ni usar TikTok. Yeah, and they're trying to ban it. Like, that guy is like, can TikTok get on my Wi-Fi? Like, mother. I'm sorry, what? And I think the guy asked him to repeat himself. He's like, are you serious? Like,
dude, these are the people that are making decisions for us?
Yes. Can it get on my Wi-Fi? And he's like, oh.
Or the guy that was like, where's my money? And I'm like, oh, you just exposed yourself because it's about the money. Because why? Meta, all these other fucking social media
platforms. They got together. They're getting together to fucking ban, because TikTok is a fucking big ass app, bro. I think it's like more than 150 Americans, like, that live in the United States.
Million, right? More than 150 million Americans?
Yeah, are on fucking TikTok.
That's wild.
And I think that's why they want to ban it, because ahí está yéndose todo el dinero. But also, I've heard that TikTok pays much better than all these other apps for their creators and everything like that. And it's organic content. Yeah. So, like, you don't, like, for example, to be, like, como te digo, on the For You page or whatever, to be exposed with like Instagram and Facebook, you have to, most of the time you have to pay to like get there, you know? And TikTok honestly, is very organic.
Like, and the thing about Instagram too, I feel like they usually promote like, what's the word? Conventionally attractive. Is it conventionally attractive? Esa madre que te pregunté la otra vez.
Oh, que me estabas diciendo, ¿tú te crees que eres conventionally attractive? And yeah, I was like, bitch, no. I'm uniquely attractive. Soy única.
But, like, I feel like Instagram usually will push out content for, like, conventionally attractive people.
Yeah,
that's true. It's like, bro.
Because ever since I got on TikTok, I honestly see more people that look like me and you, you know?
Exactly.
And that's what I fucking love of TikTok. I've been exposed to so much content, so many new podcasts, so many new creators that look like us.
And the way that like even just the Latino community has been able to connect through this platform, because like now my feed, like I see mostly Latinos.
Yeah, me too.
Latino creators.
Me too.
And I'm just like, bro, I love that. And then like we've even had some of our friends like reach out to us and they're like, oh, I just love the fact that I finally found a podcast of like someone who looks like me.
Yes.
And like, you know, like who can relate to us. And what like most of our friends like would have not been able to like find out about our podcast if it wasn't for TikTok.
Honestly, yes, because Instagram, I feel like we're growing, but it's a little bit slower, and it's a lot more work in a way. Like I feel like TikTok, like it just makes it's more fun overall, and it's like it's more fun to create content there, and it gets put out to more people that want to listen to us, like, and
although sometimes me quiero pelear con el algorithm, pero
eso es una lucha una lucha que siempre vas a tener, because I feel like it's tricky.
It's tricky because 1 minute something fucking works and like, then you want to do
you think you get it, and then
it's like, nah, bitch,
you thought. Ooh, we switching it up for you.
but like I feel like it. And the one thing that I really like about TikTok too is that it pushes out like raw, organic, like content. It doesn't have to be aesthetically pleasing. Like people can, like the freaking quality of the freaking lighting could be terrible.
Could be fucking horrible. You could have horrible quality on your phone or whatever you're recording on. It still gets fucking views. It still gets hits. Exactly. It could still go viral.
Exactly. Or like people just there posing for the camera and that's it.
And with little words on the
words and like trending song.
Yes, I fucking love it. Like it's crazy how TikTok has really changed the social media game, and that's why all these companies feel so fucking threatened.
And not only that, but also it's not just about the money. Right? Mm-hmm. You know what also it is? I feel like, and this could just be a conspiracy theory, whatever. I don't know if you're into
Ahora sí. Bienvenidos a La Lucha is Real podcast, Conspiracy Theories.
On today's... what is it? On today's... ¿Qué dice?
No.
Hola, raza. In today's episode of La Lucha is Real podcast, we are going to talk about...
Conspiracy Theories.
Conspiracy theories.
Ay, no, chinguen.
Bro, y eso que nos estamos tomando.
I know.
No, okay. You also gotta think how many things have gone on around the United States and you don't see it on the news, but you find out about it because of TikTok.
It's like, yes.
Because like, about the oil spill or some shit that happened. Do you remember the oil spill or something, and like the water being contaminated and shit? And like it was nowhere to be seen on the news, but people like go on TikTok. Exposing.
I think that's another thing that, like, besides the fucking money that all the government's getting from Meta, whatever, it is the fact that they can't control the news that get out. Like, they can't control it. Before, they had like some sort of time, and now with TikTok, it's like, you have no time. Just goes boom. Yes, it goes fucking viral in seconds. They can't control it, and they're threatened by that because you never know what gets...
Like, the shit they want to hide from us?
It's getting harder to hide, and I think that's why...
And, like, the one with the guy, remember? What did he say about the little girls dancing and no sé qué?
Oh, my God. Okay, era uno de los de estos que estaba diciendo que all that TikTok was, or lo que estaba enseñando is, like, little girls, dancing, doing these dances or whatever, like they had no educational purposes or whatever like that. But honestly, el viejillo se descubrió él mismo.
He exposed himself.
Because your For You page is whatever you actually see or what you like, what you spend more time on. Mm-hmm. And that's what's going to keep on showing to you.
And so clearly he exposed himself and his For You page is little girls dancing.
Exactly. And that's the thing about it, que estos viejillos no saben ni cómo, like, no saben cómo funciona la app y piensan que nosotros estamos pendejos o qué. Like,
I don't know. I can't with these people. Like, even just watching the video of them, like, questioning the CEO of TikTok, like, not... I hate that strategy of, like, we're just gonna try to, like, show control, attack, and not let him finish what he has to say.
I hated how they kept on interrupting him, and they didn't let him speak. Yeah, that's the thing about it, but they made him... Like, they try to belittle him in a way, and low-key gave me racist vibes. I'm not gonna lie to you, you know? When the things that people said, I'm just like, come on, what the fuck? Like, this is really our fucking government? This is our government?
Yeah, and it's called a hearing. And I don't think they get that part. They're not hearing what he has to say. They're doing more talk. They should just call it a talking. A lecturing.
A beachy talking. Honestly, it's like a fucking reality show. Not even gonna fucking lie. It was just like...
It was such a fucking joke.
I think it shocked also the CEO of TikTok because he was like, what the fuck is this real? Like, am I being pranked? Like, where's the cameras?
Yeah, like, he probably thought he was being punked.
But no, welcome to the United States of America.
Hey, you could be like an audio person. The way you just said that.
Did I?
Could you imagine reading a spicy book?
Oh, I like that better. Yes.
No, yeah, but bro, that's fucking wild. I can't. It's just... There's bigger things that the government could be focusing on. And like, this is not to make this a political talk at all. But like, there's more pressing issues out there that they could be focusing on.
Definitely, 100%.
And it just like irks me because that is what they're fucking that's what they decide that they're gonna unite on.
Pero te pones a ver la perspectiva that, okay, they united on this, and if TikTok gets banned in a short period of time, it gives you an idea that if the government really wanted to, they fucking could. You get me? Mm-hmm. So all the fucking shit we're asking for our country to be better, si no está pasando, is for a fucking reason. Because if they wanted to,
they could make it happen.
Yeah, they could make it happen.
And honestly, because over here, like, it's a national security, blah, 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 because of China, y que esto, que aquello. And again, I don't want to make this a political talk, but in a way, I'm like, okay, first of all, this country already thinks that they're better than a lot of other countries.
First of all, everybody fucking hates us. Like, but like, what? Everybody hates us. Like, the whole fucking world. Like, even Mexico. Like, Mexico is not. I don't know if you've been...
They're not banning TikTok over there.
No, hell no.
He said freedom of speech.
Yes, and he clearly said fucking freedom of speech. He's like, hell no, we're not.
Yeah, in Mexico, he literally was like, freedom of speech. End of story. And I'm just like, I thought that's what we were supposed to stand on over here.
But no.
And I'm just like, at the same time, it's like, really what they're doing is they're censoring us. That's what they're doing. And I'm like, what makes us any better than China? Because they always talk about how everything is so fucking censored over there. Over here, we stand on freedom of speech and liberty, que este, que aquello. But what makes us so much better than China if they're censoring us? Because again, all these other like social media platforms are so tightly knitted with the government that even though we think we have freedom of speech, we're still being censored.
We're still fucking being
like
censored.
They can pick and choose. It's like they're pulling strings on puppets. Like they can pick and choose what is gonna get pushed out there, what they can retract, what like.
Yeah, and it's like how he mentioned also, because they mentioned that about data being collected and sold to other companies, and TikTok, the CEO basically said, we don't do that. We don't partake in that. Like that, it's not gonna happen, and it's not gonna happen in the future. And then they're like, oh, how do you guarantee that or whatever? And he's like, it just hasn't happened. But you're over here worrying about the security of the users for TikTok when fucking Meta aren't they in a lawsuit or something about selling all this information of all their users? Like, y ahí se quedaron callados todos. Because it's not like us focusing on a fucking app is not the fucking issue. If we're gonna fucking discuss about fucking protecting the user and everything like that, we have to see all around all social media, not just one app. Pero es contra, ahí ya sabes, es contra ese país, China. I feel like so it's about they feel threatened how information gets spread like this. They're not making money out of it.
Or how, again, like they can't control what information's getting out there.
They can't control that.
And
even if they try,
they're afraid to look like idiots. They already do. After this talking, I don't even want to call it a hearing.
After the talking,
they don't even. They look like. I feel like they look like idiots.
Yeah.
I cannot. And there's more.
It's kind of embarrassing.
Yeah, there's more pressing.
Not even gonna lie, it's embarrassing.
There's more pressing issues that, like, okay, what was the one where they kept like bringing up how like they're like, well, there was like a TikTok about a gun, y que no sé qué.
Oh yeah, there was a TikTok about a gun that
showing a gun, and that all the little kids are gonna see this, and I'm like, bro, that is.
Okay, wait, but then in my head, I'm just like, wait, aren't we like super pro? Like, what's happening? Like, what? Like, I don't get it.
They're like, we have a right to bear arms, right? We do. But then they're like, we don't want our kids to see this TikTok video with a gun in it. But then there's all these like movies, and then these
video games.
If that's the case, like, just ban the fucking video games too. Like all these video games of them shooting each other.
Yeah, I remember they said that it's been on TikTok for 40 something days or something like that, and it hasn't been censored. He's like, it's freedom of speech. Like it was nothing very harmful to. Like, it was just showing, like, the gun and whatever. Wasn't it like that?
Ay, algo así.
Algo así. No sé, pero...
I don't know.
Pero, no sé. Like, se la mamaron. Like, it was just bad. It was overall bad. It was embarrassing. And, yeah.
We'll see what happens, but I have a feeling they are going to ban it. Like, everybody already looked like they were already, ya estaban.
Yeah, they already had their mindset that, like, they didn't go in there to fucking see if they could get their mind cleared. Like, if they had questions so they could get them. All of them had already
gone in there with their mindset on, like, we're going to ban it.
And that's why we're going to fucking attack you and make you look like shit. But honestly, the CEO took it. Props to him.
Yeah.
He took that pressure like a fucking champ, and he answered all their questions in a very professional manner. Respectfully, like.
I don't know. I don't know if I would be able to. Ooh.
Come over here. Fucking square up, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Pinche viejillo. And that's why I'm not the CEO of TikTok.
Yeah, that's why we're not the CEO of TikTok, because va a haber un desmadre.
Pero lo que pasa es que if they do end up banning it, I feel like va a haber un desmadre.
I think so
because
too.
it's like also going against their freedom of speech and everything like that. So
it really is, though. I don't know.
No sé cómo se va a hacer, pero va a estar cabrón. But please don't ban TikTok.
I hope not, because
I love TikTok.
Me too. And it's not even, like, honestly, I don't even go on there so much for enjoyment for myself, which I do. I go in there occasionally for enjoyment, but it's mostly because, like,
it's the
podcast, and, like, and just the way that podcast has helped so many small businesses. Like, you see all these little, like, small businesses that all of a sudden are like selling out, and like they're doing so well, and I'm like, I love to see small businesses win, because it's just like you see it, especially like here in Vegas. There was that TikToker, remember, what was his name, where
Hooked?
No.
El de la comida o cuál?
Yeah, there's another Keith something.
Oh, Keith Lee.
Where he goes around to all these mom and pop shops or like restaurants here in Vegas.
And he helps them out.
Just
by one review, bro.
Just by one review. One review, and then now everybody wants to go try out this little mom and pop restaurant. And I'm like...
That's amazing.
That's amazing, because sometimes these little mom and pop shops are like borderline on foreclosure, bankruptcy, whatever. And you're just like...
Y les ayuda, bro. Les ayuda mucho, because at like day and night, so they become very popular. And it's like... I don't know. TikTok has so much power, and and we're talking, I guess, from our experience, because I think if it weren't for TikTok, we wouldn't be where we're at right now.
Yeah.
Like the growth that we're seeing, like we wouldn't have seen it that fast if it weren't for TikTok.
Yeah. And for all of our friends who found us on TikTok,
yes,
go show some love, comment down below.
Mientras
que todo. No, but I'm glad you guys found us, and I'm glad we found you guys, and we're all friends, and like, I love that, like, because of TikTok, we were able to, like, connect, because we like you said, we wouldn't be where we're at if it wasn't for TikTok. Yeah. Like, half of our, not even half,
I think most
of our friends wouldn't be our friends.
Yeah, most of our friends found us through TikTok because of the videos that went viral.
Yeah. Go comment. Let us know, like, hey, I found y'all because of TikTok.
Yes, let us know where you found us from.
Yeah,
but
because
I think mostly for TikTok.
Gonna be so sad if they do ban TikTok.
Yeah. Very, very sad. Yeah. Because that means that you have to learn a whole, like, we have to, like, really dedicate ourselves to learn a whole new algorithm, which is Instagram. And that one is fucking tricky.
Instagram is hard. And I think out of, how many videos do we have on Instagram? How many?
I want to say tops, like, maybe, like, 20.
Girl, 30? No. Girl, no.
50?
A ver, ahorita te digo, haga más fona. All right, a ver. We have 48 posts. Okay. Out of our 48 reels, or I think like 47, because I think one of them is an actual post. Out of our 47 posts on IG, only one of them has hit over 1,000 views. Only one out of 47 posts.
And keep in mind, because Angel's the one que se carga más de social media and everything like that. She literally grabs, when she does whatever, if she decides to post the same video on fucking TikTok and Instagram, literally the same video, same caption, same hashtags, on the different apps, and they perform very, very different. Mm-hmm. It's crazy.
I'm able to play around a little bit more with TikTok videos, because on those, again, TikTok loves raw organic content. Yes. And it could literally be like a video of us and it's like muted, right? And then just put some like text over it and then like a trending song.
And fucking TikTok loves it.
But if we were to put that kind of content on Instagram,
they'd be like, bitch, you thought.
Yeah.
It's like bougier. I don't know how to explain it.
They're going to be like, ugh, cringe.
Yes. Like, and honestly, like how you were saying, it's like it kind of gears more to conventionally
attractive people.
Oye,
¿quién me está marcando aquí? Son los chicos. Let's see who's like setting off my camera. Oh, look. Oh my God, we're running by your car.
Is Garfield?
No, it's the kids. No, it's Val. Sorry.
Those pinches chiquillos.
I'm about to go cuss these kids out.
And it's fucking Val.
Oops.
My bad.
But anyways, yeah, it's just gonna be hard. Honestly, trying to grow through Instagram is gonna be hard.
Pero it's not impossible.
Olvídate del Facebook. El Facebook ya son...
I'm sorry, guys. But...
El Facebook es para los tíos y las tías.
Yeah, I usually like, yeah, eso es para que, es lo para, no puedo pinche hablar, bro. Es lo para lo que uso Facebook. Para nomás estar conectado con mi familia que está en México.
Yeah, it's for
para
family.
Los tíos, las tías, but not like very much.
Yeah, like I don't even like people go on there.
I sometimes post the reels, like I repost them.
Oh yeah, me too. I repost them. Hey.
But then I get my family being like, oye, mija, ¿qué es esto? ¿Qué es un podcast?
¿Qué es un podcast? Oh my God. Okay, let's talk about how supportive my mom is. I just want to mention that. Remember that one post? So there was this one reel that we posted, and you can go find it on our Instagram, whatever. But it was one of our episodes where I think one of our friends asked us if we eat ass. And like in the video, it was like a reaction video or something like that.
And Angel snipped that specific
that specific like part of the episode, like I snipped it, I made it into a reel to just have fun with it, right?
Yeah.
And so I posted on Facebook, and when we reposted it on Facebook, actually my sister reposted it on Facebook, my mom commented, this is her blindly supporting her daughter 100%, because my mom ni sabe qué está pasando, okay? Ella no sabe qué estamos diciendo. No,
I think you hadn't seen it, right? I was the one that
you were the one that you screenshot and you were like, girl.
I love your mom, but does she know what we're talking
My
about?
mom put like little hearts, and she said love it, and
like, señora, su hija está hablando
de culo.
de eating culo. And she like, love it.
And she put like love it and hearts and like all this stuff, and I'm just like I'm like, Iris, I'm like, go delete that comment right now. I made my sister delete my mom's comment because I was like, that's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. And my mom's over here saying she loves it. And it's a video about eating ass. Hey, shout out to my mom though, because she blindly has no idea what the fuck is going on, but she blindly supports me all the way. Oh my god, girl. Ya estamos a la media hora.
Alright, guys, let's go on a brief break.
Brief break. We'll be right back.
¿De qué estamos hablando, Ángela?
We were talking about we were talking about a few things. How TikTok, and then we're talking about how hard it's going to be to try to grow on other social media platforms and stuff.
How the kids aren't going to be on TikTok anymore.
Yeah.
Us, the kids.
The kids.
The kids.
The kids. And my annoying ass neighbors. Oh, I can't with those kids. Yeah. Girl, we back. Come on.
Tengo calor.
It's a little hot with all these lights.
Pero sí, I just think it's crazy. Honestly, to me, I'm just kind of shocked at the fact that this is all happening. Like, you know, with TikTok, like, getting banned and everything, or trying to get banned. Like it's crazy to... I hate to get a little... I mean, we have to speak about it, but... like, how the government can unite so quick to ban one single app, but we can't keep our kids safe in other ways. Like,
the irony of that is crazy, because they're technically banning this because they want to protect the kids, right? They want to, because they kept mentioning that.
Yeah,
they're like, they kept mentioning how they want to protect our kids by banning the app that is like negatively influencing them. But then, like, what else just happened?
Like, our kids are dying just going to school.
Like, that's crazy. And, like, it's so sad because I'm sure everybody's heard of this already by the time this video comes out. But, like, how the school shooting was in Tennessee, right?
Yeah.
That's just so sad that this is still happening.
It's like, for me, it's even more sad the fact that it's not even shocking anymore.
Yeah.
Because it happens so often, and that should tell you that how can we normalize this? Like, why is this normalized? Yeah. Like, you get me? Like, why can't we do something about it? And I don't want to get political or anything like that, but like, I just don't understand how our government can fucking go miles to fucking banning an app, but our kids are fucking dying just going to fucking school, and that's fucking crazy. Like, todos, like, como padres, and I'm not a parent, but I have a little sister. Just the fear of her going to school and just one day not her coming back.
Yeah.
Because our government can't do shit.
Yeah, and not only that, but, like, the staff, too. Could you imagine, like, you get up on the Monday morning, you're getting ready for work, you get your morning coffee.
It's like me, bro, because obviously I've mentioned that I work at a school before.
No, you haven't.
Oh, I haven't?
No.
Oh, well, now
Surprise, guys.
Surprise. Well, I think I said education or something like that.
No. I don't think you did.
I didn't?
No.
Well, surprise, guys. I do work at a school.
So could you imagine, like, you get up one day and you're getting ready, you get your coffee, you get your Bloom greens, whatever.
I'm like normal fucking morning, and then I just...
And then just nunca regresas?
Because it's crazy. Like you could take all the security measures and everything. Like all the doors are locked. 'Cause for example, for my school, doors are locked at all times. At all fucking times. But in that instance, in that fucking school shooting, the fucking person just fucking shot up the fucking doors and went right in.
Broke the glass and walked right in. Como si nada.
So,
like if there was no other security measures or anything, and like this is no way talking badly about the security measures at the school, because to begin with that wasn't the issue. The glass door was not the issue.
Another
I
issue.
think the issue goes way deeper than that. And I like it. Why we're bringing this up is because the government has so much power, right? They have so much control, and they can, like you said, they can unite over trying to ban an app, but they can still not get their shit together and like stop these kinds of things from happening.
Like you're fucking telling me like why, like, oh god, I don't know. It just gets me. It gets me mad. It gets me like emotional because it's like little kids, you know, that are fucking dying. Like, when is enough gonna be enough?
Yeah.
Like, cuando vamos a decir basta ya? Like, I don't know. Like, what? 2 more kids, 100 more kids, 1,000 more kids? How many more kids have to die?
That's so sad. And it's one thing though that I was like, okay, I feel like that they did well is their response time was, I think their response time was like 15 minutes, right? Like by the time they got the calls, got there, didn't waste any time waiting outside. They were just like, let's get inside. Like they didn't want a whole Texas situation to happen all over again. And I think there was like 6 people that unfortunately
died.
Unfortunately
it
passed.
Was 3 kids and then 3 of the staff members.
3 staff members, 3 kids. Versus like Texas, because that was crazy.
I know, but that's because like, you know, was it like the ones that responded first were like, weren't they like kind of like close to the area, and it was like 2 of them or something like that responded first and just fucking said fuck it. I don't know if I saw that.
No sé.
Okay, but no sé mucho de like too much. But I just know that the first ones that went into there were like, they didn't even fucking think twice about it. They just fucking went in and vámonos. Seeing like no type of real good protection. They just said fucking fuck it. And honestly, that props to them, you know.
Yeah,
because
props to them. I saw the body worn cameras and like when they go into the school and stuff, and I was like, damn. I was literally clenching my butt cheeks. I don't want to sound stupid, but like it was like I had, ¿cómo se dice? Like goosebumps watching this video. I was just like, oh my god, like my heart just like, oh yeah. I think one of the videos I watched was kind of graphic, and I was like,
I saw them a little bit, like the thing, but I kind of stopped because it gets me very emotional. So I'm just like, oh shit. Because I can't imagine being the people that were there, the kids that were there.
Imagine the parents,
trauma,
and the parents when they find out, because like imagine like
another school shooting, like now it's my kid.
And now it's my kid's school, like
fuck.
That's crazy.
Pero ¿viste lo que dijo el senador? Oh, se me hace que era el senador o el gobernador de Tennessee.
What? No, I didn't see.
They asked him about it. Or whatever, he was talking about it. And he said the issue is not the guns or whatever like that, but I'm not gonna go into that. He's like, because he's like, my granddad or my dad told me that if somebody wants to kill, they're gonna kill. Nothing's gonna like stop them. Which I'm like, okay, what the fuck is this? And then he's like, well, in my Christian values, we have to look into like bettering the people's hearts or something like that. And I'm just like, You're really gonna say that when there's people suffering right now because they just lost their kid, their brother, their sister, their mom, their dad? Like,
Jesus Christ!
You're a Christian.
He just wanted to stand by his freaking views on gun, fucking whatever. That he was like, let me go this way.
Yeah, it's about the heart of the person. Or something like that, because of his Christian values. And it's not saying, I'm not talking about religion or anything. I think at this point it does not come to religion. You get me? It's about human rights. And human moral, like basic morals, you know, basic ethics, like.
That's wild.
Pero.
No,
yeah.
We're gonna get all worked up.
I'm fucking heated.
Yeah, we're gonna get all worked up.
But yeah, it's sad, and
it's really sad.
I want to say I hope this doesn't happen again, but
yeah, it's just the world is crazy. The world is crazy, and
it's so sad.
Even the not to like change the subject so fast, but like oh my gosh, se está cayendo our little thing. It's okay. No se ve en el video. No se ve en el video.
Oh, no se ve en el video.
No.
Okay, I'm seeing this kind of. Pues ya se pegó mis fingers. Girl.
It's okay. No sale en el video.
Okay.
Not to change the subject so quickly, but even just what happened in Juarez with the fire, that was so sad. That
it was a detention center for refugees because I guess they were waiting asylum there. Mm-hmm. It was all men because I think the women have gotten out or something like that. Mm-hmm. 39 burned alive.
That's crazy.
Burned alive. There's different things going on. Like, from what I've heard and everything like that, it's because their gates weren't open.
That's just so sad.
So they were left there.
That is so sad.
And then, yeah.
That's so sad. Let's give them a moment of silence. Let's give a moment of silence to all the families affected and all the people who have been that passed because of the fire and the shooting and. So sad. Mm-hmm. Bro.
But yeah, so right now they're trying to figure out how to identify the bodies because some of them are unidentifiable because obviously.
Yeah. And I think a lot of them were coming from, I think most of them were from, was it Venezuela?
Yeah. Like, I know, like, most of them for, like, Central America, okay. Southern.
Yeah.
Para el sur. So, it's just sad.
That is so sad.
Because, you know, they were obviously in their journey to seek a better life and to end like that.
Yeah. It's crazy because, like, you hear the stories about, like, people who are trying to come to this country, right? Y están cruzando el río, están cruzando los cerros, están cruzando el desierto, and, like, all the people who, like, lose their lives. Could you imagine? Trying to...
Just for a better life.
Like, here's the thing, right? And we were just talking about the fear of failure, right?
Yeah.
We're just talking about the fear of failure in our last episode, right? Where we're scared to try something because, like, what if, you know, you fail? And then what are people going to think of you? Whatever, right? But you really put it into perspective when you're like, these people really were like, I'm going to put everything on the line.
Like my own life. My
own life on the line to try and come to this country to give my family, myself a better life. And it's not fucking guaranteed. Like, just put it into perspective, right? They put everything on, they risk it all to come to this country for a better life. And they're not even guaranteed the better life.
It's just so fucking crazy. It's crazy because, like, obviously I've never been put in that situation and I'm privileged, and I'll acknowledge my privilege. I'm privileged of being born here, and you know, so I will never know the struggle of, like, you know, enduring that and everything like that. But I can't even fathom the fact that, like, you know, being like, oh shit, like, the life is so fucking bad here that I'm willing to risk it all, even my own life, to try to get a better life, like, in the intent.
And it's not even guaranteed.
Yeah. Like,
that's crazy. And so, like, shout out to everybody who did that and came over here, because I know, girl, your hair.
Did I mind?
Right there.
I have to, like, re-put it.
Yeah.
Give me a second, guys. But keep on talking. I could hear you. Ghetto hearing.
You can ghetto hear me. Damn it, I lost my train of thought. obviously, like, I know a lot of people who have, like, came to this country, and here's the thing, right? You get to this, like, you go through all this stuff just to get here, right? Yeah. Their fear doesn't end there. Once they get here, like, it doesn't end, because they still gotta come here, right? Y hay veces, like, they have to sleep under a bridge because they don't even have anywhere to stay.
You don't have a home sometimes.
You don't have a home. You don't have a job. Sometimes you don't barely even have money.
You have the fear of always being deported.
Exactly.
The cops, or you're just always...
You're always got to be on alert. And imagine living in that...
constant anxiety.
That... What is it? Like, flight or fight? Is it flight or fight mode? Like, imagine, like, survival mode. Like, imagine constantly living in survival mode.
Like, you get no break.
You have no break.
Type of break. And it's always that.
Because at any point, ICE can show up somewhere. Like, I know, like, here in Vegas, like, right? Like, there's the outdoor swap meet. Like, ICE decides to show up at the outdoor swap meet. And you're just, like, at that point, like, imagine all the families that were like, fuck. Like, ¿qué hacemos?
It's just crazy. It's crazy. I don't know. Como dije, no, I can never speak on what they go on and why they decide and everything like that. But for me, it takes a whole different inner strength to make that choice. Mm-hmm. Like, I think that's a whole other ballgame. And
I think that's part of the reason why, that, again, like, in the last episode when we're talking about, like, the pressures of being a first-gen kid, right? The pressures of being a first-gen kid, I feel like a veces ni compara to what our parents had to go through, because they left their home country to come here where they don't even speak the language. Most of the time, they don't even speak the language, right? Mm-hmm. They're coming to this whole... It's foreign to them. But they were like, I'm willing to sacrifice it all for a better life, you know?
Exactly.
And everything they had to do, like, again, they had to, like, again, I think I saw this video where, like, I think it was 50 Cent was talking about how, like, depression is a privilege. And it's so weird to hear that when he says...
Put that into perspective.
Depression is a privilege, because you think about it, right? Our parents didn't really have time for depression. They didn't really have time to, like...
For mental health at all.
They didn't have time for mental health. Like, a lot of them, like, I even see it in my mom still, when, like, she has a lot... like, now se le está saliendo más, where, like, stuff that she needs to work on, and, like healing her own inner child. Yeah. Like... No, like, she was so constantly, like, on the go, like, okay, she didn't have time to really reflect and think about and process, like, everything that's going on in her head, because she was on survival mode, like...
Because she didn't have the choice.
She didn't have the choice, and she had 2 daughters that she needs to take care of. And so, like, when I heard that quote or that video of 50 Cent saying depression is a privilege, because, like, now, even me, like, where... that's not news. Like, I've gone through depression, and it's like I was able to actually, like, go through that and heal it again, because I'm privileged enough to be able to do so.
Damn.
It, like, puts things into perspective, right?
It does.
And it's just like, honestly, and this is why I put so much pressure on myself to do better, because al último, yo quiero sacar a mi mom adelante, you know? Mm-hmm. Like, I want to, like, I know that in no way, shape, or form I'm ever going to be able to repay all her sacrifices, but, like, I can try, you know, to make it a little bit easier for her.
Yeah.
It's a lot of pressure, but...
It is. I feel like I have the same way of thinking. Like, I feel like it's like I do things for myself, but in the back of my mind, my parents are always there. Like, mm-hmm. Okay, I could do this by myself, but is this somehow gonna benefit the end game to where I could, like, be able to give my parents a life that I want to give them? Mm-hmm. And it's like como darle gracias por todos los sacrificios que hicieron por mí, because fuck, like how you said, moving your whole life, like your everything to another country, bro. I can't even get out of fucking Vegas. Bro, le tengo miedo. I ando traveling, pero to move, like, le tengo miedo, you know, because I'm going to be away from my family. And to think that they said, fuck it. Like, fuck it. We want to have a family, and we know that over here we're going to give them a better life. And they pack their shit up and move to a whole other country. Like, that takes, first of all, balls. Yeah. And I can't even, like, imagine being in their shoes. That's the thing about it. I can't imagine. So, todos esos sacrificios que hicieron por mí, taking fucking shitty ass jobs, you know, taking 2-3 fucking shitty ass jobs to fucking make ends meet and give me everything because eso sí te digo, desde chiquita y siempre, a mí nunca me ha faltado nada. Gracias a Dios, my parents never made it, like, I never knew, like, que me faltara algo, you get me? Like, they always made it for me to, like, be like, oh, tú tienes todo, you get me? But thanks to that and thanks to todo su sacrificio, now that I'm older and I could see it, I'm just like, one day I'm not going to be able to pay you back completely, como tú dijiste, but I will be damn sure I'm fucking, aunque sea enseñarte que estoy agradecida. Y es empezando desde ahorita, you know, like, for example, like, giving them little things, like, experiences and shit like that to heal the inner child, like I've done, you know, and sooner or later, you know, being able to fucking retire my dad. That's, like, my end, like, that's my fucking main goal, to be able to retire my dad, because, I mean, I mentioned it before, my mom is a housewife, and my dad's been the breadwinner for basically most of my life. And I just want him to not have to worry about where's money coming from? Is there going to be a roof on my head? Like, I want to be able to take care of that, to just say thank you. Thank you for everything. For all the sacrifices.
Yeah. And honestly, I feel like for me too, like, I think one of what I want to gift my mom is just, I want to gift her peace, in a sense of, like, peace of mind, of knowing that, like, she's not gonna have to, like, really work. Again, like, my goal too is to take care of my mom, right? Like, she's worked so much and so hard for such a long time, and it's like, I want to give her peace of mind of knowing that, like, everything that needs to get paid is going to get paid. Like, she doesn't have to, like, that's not something that she has to even think about anymore. I want her to be able to...
Freedom. You want to give them...
Freedom. And that's what they came for, and that's what they came to this country for, right? Yeah. Freedom.
Fucking freedom.
And that's what I want to give her. So I want to give her peace of mind and, like, freedom.
I feel like our parents are always going to be, like, even when we do that, like, it's not saying, like, okay, my goal is to retire my dad, but I feel like my dad's always going to be like, tengo que hacer algo, Edith. Tengo que hacer algo. And I know your mom is going to be probably the same. Like, I have to be doing something.
Again, like,
but it's like, okay, you have the choice. Yeah. You have the choice to do what you want. And that's what I want to give them. The choice to do whatever they want.
Yes. We want to give them choice. Because for a long time they didn't have one. Or at least they felt like they didn't have one.
Exactly.
That's a good way to put it. Yeah, I'm going to give my mom choice and freedom and peace of mind.
And peace of mind.
And I want to give her time to allow to heal, like, all parts of herself. You know? And, you know, no va a pasar overnight. Yeah. And it's like...
It takes time.
Could you imagine, like... us starting even within the last year to, like, heal ourselves, our inner child, and all the work that it's taken. Yes. And we're and that's not even to say that we're healed magically, right?
No, bro, that's still how a lot of fucking
going
work.
Through it. And our parents get, again, like the last episode we were talking about how they're getting older, and it's just
no han dedicado tiempo to fucking do that. And I feel like most Latino parents that have gone through similar journeys have not given the time to, like, really focus on that, because they didn't see that as an option. And I like you said, we want to give that to our parents, to be able to have that choice, to be okay, it's time to work on myself.
And we will.
Damn, the struggles of first gen kids. Not the struggles, but the pressures of being a first gen kid.
Yeah.
Damn.
Seriously. Woo, I'm over here thinking we're not going to get deep today.
I always think that. I'm like, oh, yeah. I'm over here chill, acá haciéndome pendeja y diciéndote cosas and everything, laughing. And then next thing you know, Fucking Edith.
Somehow it's so crazy because we always like start off the episode like up here and we'll be like, yeah, hyped up, right? I'm over here ranting about my stupid neighbors.
Fuck them kids. I'm just kidding. I always gotta say that just in case.
And girl, I learned how to sigh fuck them kids.
Let me see. You gotta tell me, bro, because so I can be saying it.
Okay, so this is how you say you go. Fuck.
Okay, I know fuck.
Them kids.
¿Cómo?
Like the rock sign?
The rock.
Like this, kids.
Si me ven en la calle, haciendo eso, keep it to yourself. It's between us. Fuck them kids. Fuck them kids.
And fuck you too.
Fuck, man.
One of my goals is to learn sign language. I feel like I've practiced.
You've been doing really good, actually.
I've been practicing. I like learned how to do, but yeah, se me olvidó un poquito because we've been so busy with the podcast that I feel like I haven't really been able to focus on like other stuff. But I learned the entire alphabet in sign language, and I know how to say bitch too.
Let me see.
So the B,
they
go like this.
Fucking bitch. How do you fucking bitch? Is that how you say fucking bitch? Or this is just fuck?
This is fuck. Like, fuck you. It could be like, fuck you, fuck. And hoe is this. Ay, me estoy aprendiendo todas las malas palabras.
I know.
So, like, this is like, okay, so, like, dumb as hoe.
Fuck, bro. I'm gonna be fucking doing that at school. I'm just kidding.
Like, dumb as, what is it, bitch?
I know.
Oh my god. Okay. All right. I think.
Pero no aprende las buenas cosas, ¿verdad?
Side eye. Bombastic side eye.
Ay, Angel. I think we've come to the end of this episode because my headphones are falling again.
Yes, we have reached the end of the episode. Sorry, friends, that we decided to get deep again. It's so crazy. We literally, oh my god, ya estás tomando el pancho.
No. Es que that's the cue, bro. That's the cue.
What was I gonna say? Damn it. What are we talking about? Just kidding. Hey, siempre que digo eso, I think of like, have you seen, is it Chicken Little?
Chicken Little?
The movie? Chicken Little?
Yeah.
Where the sky's falling? Or
yeah.
Where he goes, what are we talking about?
My sister Yamile, if you're watching this, I'm sorry.
Why?
She's gonna be so mad when I fucking say that. That was the first movie she watched and she was so scared.
For Chicken Little?
Yes. She was like 2, bro. Or 4. I don't know. I was so fucking mad, bro. I was like, stop being scared. I want to watch this movie. She's like crying. I'm like, stop.
Hey, low-key, those little alien things are kind of weird.
And till this day, I don't even know if she's watched the complete movie. Trauma.
That is so funny.
Fucking trauma. Okay, ahora sí, porque mis headphones se me están cayendo, Ángel.
Okay, but I also did want to mention that don't forget that this Friday is our first Friday special. So make sure you keep an eye out for that. We have so many new friends now. As most of you know, we do have a new episode every Monday. But every first Friday we have a little 30-minute episode. We just keep calling it the First Friday Special, huh?
Yeah.
We don't really have a name for it. We just call it the First Friday Special. So, keep an eye out this Friday for our First Friday Special. And we were actually, ¿qué nos convenció? We were inspired to play. We're going to be playing the No Sabo game.
Yeah.
Or Si Sabo.
Sí, sabo, no sé,
sé.
but like...
Vamos a ver si somos no puedo hablar. Soy un no sabo.
Hella no sabo, bro.
Hella no sabo. Okay, so we about to find out. Are we no sabos?
Yeah. But yeah, tune into the episode to see how we fucking do.
Yeah.
Fucking do.
So, anyways.
All right, ya nos vamos, guys.
Ya nos vamos. All right, anyways. Besitos. Bendiciones.
Bye, guys.
Bye, friends.